What's up, everybody, and welcome back. So, I have been having a problem with cementing paste, namely keeping a good supply of it up so that I can craft the things I want to craft. I want to craft an industrial forge. I want to craft another tree platform for the Redwoods to go with our other one, and raiding the beavers just isn't cutting it anymore. I gotta have more. The solution is going to be with the Megatherium that we tamed in the last video. We're going to take that guy, we're going to go to the Redwoods, we're going to go into the poison cave, and we're going to kill a bunch of bugs. So, we're probably going to die a bunch too, so let me craft up some sleeping bags, and let's go. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to notice, do not be alarmed, is that our one Megatherium is now a bunch of Megatheriums. So these are all offspring of the Megatherium that we... Where is he? Oh, I've got him in here. So everything here is an offspring of the Megatherium that we tamed in the last video, which is this guy. And a female... Take a look. Retired. This one's retired because it's no good anymore. It was this one. So it got up at level 19. I believe. Yes, so it was wild 18. It tamed at level 19. I punched it to bring the taming effectiveness down because I wanted the least amount of points in this one as possible, so that when I combine the stats with this one, I don't have a whole bunch of points wasted. So this is the final result here. You can look at this one. You see how it's got 43 points into health, 1 point into stamina, 2 points into oxygen, 0 points in food, 3 points in weight, 45 points in melee, and 5 points in movement speed. So the reason I do that is so that the two stats that I want for my boss fighters, the health and the melee, those are the ones that all of the points are going into. So you see how this is a level 100. The cap on my server, on official servers, on most servers, is 450 levels. So to get the most amount of points into each stat, I needed to lower the stat points in the points that I didn't want, in the stats that I didn't want. I don't know if that made sense, but that's the reason why, if you want to know. If you don't want to know, you probably could have just skipped all that. But either way, these 5 are our clean combined stat females. They all have exactly the same stats. And the only ones that matter are the 43 health, 45 melee. Look at them. Look at them beautiful girls. So this one over here is our clean male. Let me out. Let me out. Okay. This one over here is our clean male. It also only has 43 points into health and 43 points in melee. And it has no mutations. So breeding this guy with them until I got this guy. This one has 1 mutation into health, which gives me a stat of 45 for the HP. So now I'm breeding him back to the clean females to get another mutation. You don't want to breed mutated to mutated because it messes up your mutation counter, and you can't mutate it as much. So this one has 1 mutation. So I've already actually got the next breeder in line. I got this male raising up. This male has 2 mutations into health. See how its stat is 47 points. So that's our next one. I got my nanny over here to feed and imprint. The imprinting doesn't matter because the bonus from the imprint doesn't pass down through breeding. But since it doesn't matter, might as well do it. So the end result hopefully will be 20 mutations into health, and then I have another. I'm getting lost. These are not them. Yes, they are. These are the breeders. I have this one here. This one has a mutation in the melee. So now its melee is 47 instead of 45. So once I breed, get 20 mutations into health from this line, I will swap the males out and do 20 mutations into the melee, and then I'll combine those stats for my my boss breeders. These clean females will stay my females for the entire process. Because like I said, I don't want to breed mutated to mutated because it messes up the mutation counter. That's a lot of information to say that I started breeding megas for the boss fight. There you go. Okay, so we'll leave those alone. I've got... Oh, you know what? I crafted a bunch of stuff, but I did not craft sleeping bags. I need sleeping bags because I'm probably going to die in this cave. But I did craft a shotgun and some shotgun shells. I'm not going to tame anything in there, so I don't need that. I am going to take one foundation. And I'm actually going to make a bunk bed instead of a sleeping bag. I think. Nope, that's not unlocked. Okay, now it's unlocked. So I'm gonna build a little shack and put a bunk bed in it. I didn't know I was gonna do that until right this second. Actually, you know what? I wonder if I should put it on the cliff platform. Or the... I keep saying cliff platform. It's a tree platform. Ah, polymer. I'm not going to have enough. Let's see. I'm not going to have enough. You know why? Because I'm short on cementing paste. Of course. All right. So some other things I made up. I crafted up some scuba. And that's not what I meant to do. Crafted up scuba. In case you didn't know, whenever you go into the poison cave in the Redwoods, you have two options. You can either wear 3 pieces of scuba and 2 pieces of ghillie, or you have to wear a gas mask. So unfortunately, the gas mask is beyond me right now at level 85. So I'm having to do scuba, which I think unlocks at level 81. Yep, 81. So it's not super far off, but I'm not 85 yet. So, all right. So I've got scuba face mask, scuba tank, scuba pants. Those are my 3 pieces of scuba. And then I have ghillie, hands and feet. And those are my 2 pieces of ghillie. It gives me my full outfit, and that'll protect me from the poison. For the rest of these here, these are backups because of the arthros in there are going to spit on me and break my armor. Hopefully 2 sets of each is going to be enough. The tanks are just because scuba tanks wear out over time, and I really don't want to die in this cave because I don't want to lose my Megatherium. The unfortunate thing, actually, let me see. Tired. I think. Okay, yeah. I do have... This has stats. For a general use Megatherium, health, stamina, weight, and melee are important. And this one has health, stamina, weight, and melee. The best ones from all of them. So if I lose this one, I'll at least have something else. I'll have a backup. I have healing stuff, health potions, whatever it's called. What is it called? What is it called? What is it called? There, medical brew. I've got medical brew. I'm going to take some food this time, as opposed to the last time when I did not take some food. Actually, you know what? I said I didn't take some food when I was taming the mammoth. I said I forgot some food. I didn't forget the food. It was in the otter. I forgot about it. So I didn't have to eat the crops after all, but, you know, I had 1 billion crops, so it didn't really matter. All right, let's start throwing stuff in here. Our 1 foundation. I still haven't made the bed. What am I doing? bed. Let's make 3. Okay. All right, so I'm going to head to the cave. I'm probably going to sit here and fret over what I've forgotten for the next 5 minutes, but I'll do that off camera. So I'll see you at the Redwood Cave. Let's check in on our sap tabs and see what's been produced. I need to get a box built up here. Looks like I need to get a base built up here. A little outpost. What? I thought it only produced when it was loaded in. That's slap full. Okay, well I'm never gonna need cement or sap again. Good Lord. Okay, let's put our storage box up here. Those will make some big ones. Let's do 2. I guess they'll sit right on the platform, right? I don't have to put a floor down. Okay, yeah. Let's disable the snap so I can... Okay. It's got to be that it's sticking into the tree too much. Because I stick boxes into themselves all the time. Yeah, that's what it was. How weird. Alright. Use the good old S plus pull feature here. Jeez. That's a lot of sap. Holy moly. And they're 150 each. I wonder. Let's do some science. Can't even carry it all. Okay. Good Lord. Over here playing with sap. I need some cementing paste. I don't know why I did that. All right. So I guess make a ton more. Wow. Here, I didn't even look and see how much that was. 6,000. 6,000 sap. Crazy. How far can I go before I start taking damage? Okay, I'm not taking damage here. So this is where I'm going to put the bed. Dang it. Dang it. Why'd you let me forget the foundation and the beds? Huh? Why'd you let me do that? Huh? Okay. I've got some settings enabled on my server that you're not going to find on... Well, that's not going to be default. I almost said official servers, but those don't exist anymore. And one of those allows me to build in caves. That's why I can do this. I guess it really doesn't matter. Like, nothing bad comes up this high, I think. So, I don't even really need the door. Let's throw our scuba on. Actually, will it pull from it? It sure did. It pulled from that resource cache up there. I'm going to throw a storage box right here. So the Megatherium is too big to fit through some of the walkways. But, hold on, let's get this stuff on. So I'll have to soul ball him in some spots to get through. But oh boy, I'm nervous. It's been a while since I've done this on a fresh deal. All right, let's get started. I know you can get through this part. All right, we're going first person. Start killing some stuff. Oh yeah, already. Megatherium is so great for this. Look at all that. Look at it. Am I overweight? Oh, I'm snared. Yep. All right. Wait for the snare to wear off. Snake. Bye, snake. Oh, Arthros. That's what I'm worried about. Oh. It didn't break my armor. Maybe the Megatherium is big enough to block it? Oh, that's awesome. I mean, I know I've been through this cave before and I've taken Arthro hits, but I thought it was because I had good armor. Sometimes you can get through here, sometimes you can't. This is one of the spots where you might have to cryo. Alright, let me run back. I would really like for him to come out of this hole. Mainly because I don't want to have to fight those spiders on foot. Looks like that's what I'm going to have to do. Oh wait, can I wield a weapon? Boy, oh boy. Okay. Get somewhere with a tall enough ceiling. Oh, come on, spider. A snake too? Can't see. Let's go K mode. Oh, he's right there. Okay. I think I'm safe to jump off. But the ceiling's too short. There we go. Let's go around the corner and take out that snake. Ooh. Spiders. Okay, snakes are on their way. Oh, I got out. Okay, awesome. Look at all these bugs. Already hear the pulsing of the artifact. Okay. I know there are a bunch of leeches in this water. They don't seem to be attacking right now. Let's do some inventory management. Let's just rush through here. Snails. Sorry. I wouldn't mind having a snail. I want another, I want to get this drop. But I don't want everything in the world to come and eat me. That one's dead. I think that's everything. Oh boy, I'm really glad I stopped to grab that. So I think the artifact is on that hole. Feels like there's a snake in that hole. Okay, that is not what I thought it was. I thought the artifact was through a little hole like that, but maybe it's further down. Okay, I'm gonna need to cryo and throw the dude out. So here's how I like to do this. Now I'm going to throw him out. Right. Kill some stuff. Woohoo! Wow. I don't know how anybody else gets their chitin, but Lord, this is the way to do it. Alright, what do I got? Equus saddle? Pachyrhinoceros saddle. I'm actually get rid of that. I'll keep that. I'm probably not going to tame a Pachyrhinoceros or a dolphin thing. Alright. So we'll leave it there. Oh, I think this is the little room that's got the path to the artifact. Oh, there's a red drop. Oh, hello. It's always funny to see the damage go all the way up the screen like that. This Megatherium is a champ. So maybe that one that I said wasn't the right one is the right one. Okay. Meat. Heard you. Wow. That was fabulous. All right. Stay safe. Wish me luck. Oh, yes. Artifact. There's another way to get up here. A cheesy way. If you go through here, you grapple up here, you can get into this little spot. Just to you. Look at. All right, I'm gonna wait for the. I'm gonna wait for the artifact to spawn again, and then we'll head back. Well, that didn't take long. I guess we'll head back. Come on, just give me a saddle blueprint or something. I haven't got a single decent saddle blueprint yet. It's a lot different to do this like this than it is the I mean, you pretty much could only do it on like a Thyla or something. Or not a Thyla. A, saber cat. Before. Without cryopods, that's how we're going to have to do it again. All these caves. Alright. Let's do some inventory management. Then we'll move all this stuff to the bird. I think I'll hold on to this, the sap, or the leech blood that I have left. I don't remember what you do with this stuff. Medical purposes? Oh, is this for the swamp fever cure? Yeah, I'll save some of that. All right, let me get this stuff ferried to the bird outside, and then we'll head out. All right, let's see if we can carry some of this sap. How much weight do you have left? Huh. Let's see. So each stack of... Oh my gosh, there's 33 already in the sap taps again. You know what? Let's just take that. Let's take more. What, 1,000? Yep. I think 1,000 is gonna be the number. Good Lord. Yeah, I'm gonna have to build something here. Maybe I'll put the garden here. I'll make this whole thing a greenhouse. That works under the trees, right? Yeah. All right, so I think that's going to be the plan. We'll turn this into the greenhouse, and maybe I'll bring I'm going to have to bring a production terminal over here. So we'll make this like the kibble base. Kibble base? Yeah. Something like that. The place where I go to cook and craft things that require sap. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But for now, I've got a whole load of goop to take back to the base. So let's start that journey right now. Boy, that is an extremely long trip on a slow turkey. Is extremely overweight. You are a fat bird. There we go. There's stinking seagulls hanging around. Need to get out of here. Alright. So let's, that's not, I didn't want that. That's what I wanted. Alright, so we're gonna take the chitin. We're gonna put it all in the mortar and pestle. 50,000 chitin. My cementing troubles are at an end. Cementing paste troubles are at an end. Look at that. Thousands of cementing paste crafting now. All right, let's check on our breeders. Are you an adult yet? 84%. You're almost ready. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull out this guy. Oops. Actually, I need... Yeah, that one. I need to take the saddle off of it. I have one saddle for all 6 of these. So I just share it since they don't really go anywhere. You know what? I'm going to get you set up. I just set it up right here behind. Go. There's a cuddle again. You get the hitch post and hitch him in place. Wait a second. Did I not name you? I didn't name it. I have to change its name. HP 47. Mutt 2. I think that's the naming scheme I went with. Oh, 002. I anticipate many of them, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So that one is, I'm going to put it to mate. So obviously it won't mate now because it's still a baby, but as soon as it gets done maturing, it will instantly start breeding with all of these clean females. Go. And without S+, just think about the game without S+. No pool feature. Oh, they really missed out not putting that in the base game. When they did the S+ integration, they 100% should have put the pool feature in as a default. And you have tons of games that have it, crafting from containers and such like that. Make it happen, wildcard. Please, for ASA. Alright, I'm going to throw all this stuff back in here. And I want to make... Is it in this thing? Artifact pedestal, yeah. I have another artifact, so I got to put it on a pedestal. I still need to go get a second of the green one, the what you call it, hunter, a hunter trophy. It's the hunter, isn't it? Yes, artifact at the hunter. So I think to start off with, I'm going to line them up together on the seams, the floor seams. Go. All right, our second artifact. We are progressing. Very nice. Yeah, I need to get another one for this one because I want to have them to display and I want to have them to use. So you guys are no help. You just stand there all day. Honestly, clean up around here. All right, so whenever these ladies get back to business, they're going to start depositing babies into the terminal over here. And I didn't show you this before we left, but I've got 2 terminals that I call baby catchers, and they are to catch babies. I have them tied to an S+ hitching post. This is going to keep them from going into stasis while I'm offline. So they're going to keep breeding all the time. All the time while I'm offline or AFK or they're just always going to be breeding. So as they breed, the babies are going to get picked up by these terminals and they're just going to fill up with Megatheriums. And then, what do I got that for? Throw that down. So once I have a bunch in here, what I do is I start with sorting out the females, because I don't want females. So I'll sort them out. And then I just go through and find mutations on the males. So like there's a mutation on that one, but it's a color mutation. Another color mutation. Nothing. That one didn't get stats carried over. This is not a mutation we want, obviously, because it's not in health. Even if this was a melee mutation on this breeding line, I don't care about that. The only thing I care about is seeing a mutation in that health stat. So let me check the rest of these. A lot of these where you'll see is several in a row. Those were, obviously was triplets. And I don't think any of the rest of these were, because this is where the current breeder came from. It just so happened when I checked the terminal, he was like one of the last couple of the babies. So I didn't even have to sort the terminal. Okay, so all of these are duds. Which it wouldn't matter anyway, because even if I found another mutated male, I would destroy him because I've already got the male that I'm going to breed. He was almost raised all the way. So, all right. So we're going to destroy these. Gone. We're going to put these females back over here. What's this guy? Oh, that's the male with the mutation. So these, it would be less ideal to have a mutation on one of these, because what I would have to do is I would have to breed whatever female resulted from that to this guy right here until the stat carried over. The problem with that is that you see that I have 5 females breeding right now on a more official rated setup. This would be triple the amount. There would be like 20 of them here breeding, because you have a much longer cooldown timer for the vanilla breeding. And either way, this would be exponentially larger, but you would keep your clean male. So in that situation, say that you are on official rates and you have your huge pool of clean females to breed from, now your pool has been reduced to 1. And it could take lots of different cycles to get that stat to transfer over onto a male that you can then breed to your females. Just as an example, when I started, I had the male here and the little level 19 female. I had to breed them, checking my notes, I had to breed them 72 cycles in order to get them to get the health and melee stats on the offspring. So that's a lot. If you're talking about on official rates, that's weeks of breeding. Many weeks of breeding just to get the stats to combine properly. Not even talking about, breeding for what your, mutations. The first set of mutations that I did, I made 620 babies. And out of those 620, only 14 of them had mutations and stats that we cared about. And then I just took, a male that had a health and a male that had a melee mutation, and I kept those. I destroyed the rest. But like I said, that's kind of an explanation as to why you'll see a lot of the breeding times turned up. So the idea is to mutate these guys 20 times into melee and 20 times into health. So the end result should be a Megatherium with 83 points into health and 85 points into melee. So we'll have to see how those do against the broodmother. once we get them leveled up and whatnot. So hopefully I can find some saddles in some of the drops because we got more caves to do, and I'm gonna start working on the dino pen down here. I'll probably start working on that pretty soon because I gotta move these guys out of here. This is not a good way to be. Like I can't even move around in here. They're clogging up my walkway. So yeah, I'll start on the dino pen down there. I guess we've decided we're gonna move the greenhouse to the Redwoods. So that'll be a thing that has to happen soon. We got a lot more caves to go through. So that's gonna happen. But for now, that's all I'm gonna do. Let's get zoomed in. Get real close. Hello. I think it was a pretty successful run of the cave. I didn't die. The Megatherium didn't die. And we got a bunch of chitin to make a bunch of cementing paste. So we're in a pretty good spot. So I'll probably do a little farming, a little crafting, you know, that kind of stuff in between videos. But for now, pretty happy with where we are. So thanks everybody for watching. And until next time, take it easy.